Now, before we head into the weekend, I have a very strange story for you. It's about art, which in itself can be confusing. I mean, imagine staring at slabbed lines and colors and you're told there's a hidden story in there, but it can be hard to find. Even with a long description, strategically placed lights, and an art curator frantically trying to show you the hidden meaning, contemporary art can sometimes be very hard to make sense of. But nothing beats this. Imagine staring at a void, an empty room, or an empty space, and you're told it is art. A piece of art that is unrecognizable to human eye, invisible even to eagle and owl eyes, but a masterpiece nonetheless. What will you do? I'd say start looking for cameras because you may be getting pranked on live television. Alternatively, you can choose to sue the gallery for wasting your time or leave a bad review online. But there is someone living and breathing on this very planet who has bought a piece of invisible art for, wait for it, $18,000, 13 lakh rupees. The art or the absence of it that he or she bought is titled Lo Sono, or I Am. Well, here's what I am, incredulous. What does this piece of invisible art look like? Well, nothing. Hence, we don't have photos of it. You can stare at the wall, or the distance between you and the TV, or the empty space between you and your phone, and that's invisible art for you, empty space, vacuum. The artist insists he did create a piece of art, one that must be displayed in a 5 by 5 feet square room. The space must be private, must have no artificial lighting or air conditioning whatsoever. Is this a joke? No, it's not. It's art. Or so the artist says. And I'm sure you want to know this artist's name. Salvatore Garau, 67 years old, he's from Italy, and he's very much on Instagram. So you can totally check him out, but only after you listen to the rest of the story. Garau has issued a certificate of authenticity to the buyer. It says his invisible art is real. He even has a message for the world, and you must listen to this. I have it here with me. It says, the successful outcome of the auction testifies to an irrefutable fact. The void is nothing but a space full of energy, and even if we empty it, and nothing remains, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, that nothingness has a weight. Bear with me. It therefore has an energy that condenses and transforms itself into particles, in short, in us. When I decide to exhibit an immaterial sculpture in a given space, that space will concentrate a certain quantity and density of thoughts in a precise point, creating a sculpture that from my title alone will take the most varied forms. After all, don't we give shape to a God we have never seen? Are you confused? That's art. I told you it's confusing. This couple in South Korea will testify. In the month of April, they walked into a gallery at a mall in Seoul. They saw a piece of art. There were paint cans and used brushes lying below it. The couple thought it was participatory art, so they wasted no time before picking up the brushes and letting their creativity flow. They painted, they clicked photos, they walked out of the gallery feeling as satisfied as the artist who sold nothing for $18,000. But soon this couple was arrested. What for? Their creative crime. Turns out they were not supposed to paint on the canvas. What they painted over was a graffiti artwork by an American artist called John Won. He had made the piece in front of the audience, an audience in Seoul in 2016. The gallery kept the paint and brushes from the live performance as is and made it a part of the artwork and priced all of it at $500,000. The young couple painted all over the money. Now let's come back to Garau, the man of the hour and invisible art. Turns out it's not the first time that his art has remained a figment of imagination. What you see is a piece titled Buddha in Contemplation. It is somewhere in the White Square. Now, Garau says you don't see it, but the art exists. It is made of air and spirit. This is what he says. It's a work that asks you to activate the power of the imagination, a power that anyone has, even those who don't believe that they have it. We don't know how much this void sold for, or whether a car crashed into it, or whether it was blown away by strong wind. But here's what we can tell you. Reports say that in 2005, Garau painted on a piece of tarpaulin. In 2006, he apparently created large ponds on the floors of 3 churches, and then he filled them with fish from nearby lake. Why on earth? Because art. Go figure. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.